So welcome boys and girls, my name is Sven and today's science is going to be Sventacular science. Yeah, that's right. I love doing science and I help Mr. C all the time. But I'd also like to say really quickly that today's show is made possible by the Dayton Metro Library and our friends at Think TV. And it's very important for us to have people that support what we're doing and what Mr. C is doing. So the Dayton Metro Library and people at PBS Think TV, super duper cool. And yeah, we're looking forward to having amazing shows all month long. I love April, it's so cool. It makes me get outside and do my hair like crazy because the wind's blowing because it's springtime. Yeah. Anyway, Mr. C is doing his music thing today, and if it goes well, I think my understanding is that he is going to what do you call it? Do it forever, and then I do this. So hopefully you can hear me. The microphone's nice and loud today, and everything is working. I know sometimes things go crazy when we're doing live streaming, and oh my goodness. But anyway, he gave me some cups. He said today what we work with is cups. And he said something about a genie in a bottle. I think he did that to try to trick you to come here because he knew I was going to come. But anyway, these cups, let's talk about this. We're going to do science today with the cups. And you might be thinking, that's not science. And let me tell you, it's all about science because we can do all sorts of cool things like engineer. We're going to engineer a tower, and I'm going to challenge you, all of you, to do things with me. I have a timer that we're going to put on the screen, and we're going to do some activities. But the first activity is, it's going to be called pyramid stack. And what do I mean by that? So I have 21 cups. And I'm going to show you how I do this, and then we're going to time it to see how many times I can do this challenge in 1 minute. And it's about balance, right? So if I hold this here and I let one of these go, it's going to fall down. Yikes, that's loud. Because of, what do you call that thing? Pulls everything down. Gravity. Yeah, gravity. So here what we're going to do, I'm going to put this one on the bottom so it can be my last one. I'm going to take out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, now in German. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Uh-oh. 18, 19, 20, 21. So you stack them. And then what you do is you have to unstack them really quick. And then you see if you could do that in 1 minute, super duper fast, right? Because to me, like when I think of like science and STEM, I think of working my brain and working the muscles. And this is like dexterity, like I get really quick, like tick, 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 tick. Sometimes you have to do things fast in life. And stacking these cups super duper fast. So we're going to try this, and we're going to put on a timer on the screen. So after you do the show, after it's live, you can actually come back, push play, and we can challenge each other to see who can do it more in 1 minute. I'm going to do as many times as I can do in 1 minute. Okay, Mrs. C, you understand? So when the timer's up, you say, Mr. Sven, stop it. And I'll be like, yeah. Let's see how many times I do it. I think I can do it at least twice in 1 minute. I might stand up, so if my hair sticks out, don't worry. Just gonna go crazy. Are you ready?
Okay.
You ready? Go! Ah, this is hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, if it tips, it's not good. How much time do I have?
44.
44 seconds? I can do it, kiddies. You can do it too. That's one time. Oh, not yet. 1. Oh my goodness. 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. I can't hear you cheering me, kiddies. Cheer for me. Oh, 9. Oh, here we go. 19, 20.
15 seconds.
15 seconds. That's, oh, I'm not done yet. 2. Ah, 9. I don't think I get it a third time. How much time?
Oh, you're done.
Ah, 9. I got it twice. How many times can you do that in 1 minute? 60 seconds. Whew. That's a workout. That gets your heart pumping. I love my techno music too. We should have put Did you put techno music on there with it?
9.
Oh, Mrs. C. Next time I come back to the show, we'll play some techno music while we make cool science activities like that. All right, so I have 21 cups here, and I was able to stack that. Now, you might be saying, Mr. Sven, is that really like science? Absolutely, because when you stack things like that, you're actually an engineer. You're building a tower up high in the sky. Oh, and that's another thing you can do too. You can take like 1,000 cups if you have that many, but you can do like 1,000 of them, and you can stack them up, and you can be like, wow, look at the tower, Mr. Sven. And then I want you to send Mr. C a photo. He loves photos from you people. He like shares them with me all the time on, what is it called, the FaceTime? Is that what we do? The FaceTime, yeah. All right, so I have another challenge for you. All right, this one is I need the same color cups. I saw them when I came in this morning. For this one, we'll do 15 cups. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. And then I'm going to take one other color, purple, put it on. I'm going to turn it upside down. Now this one is fun. It's really weird. I want to see how fast your hands can move, right? And this is like hand-eye coordination. And since you're stacking cups already, getting really fast with them, warm up with the tower stack like we just did. But then, I want you to try this. So what's going to happen is I'm going to put that cup there, and I'm going to pull the cup from the bottom, and I'm going to put the cup on top. No, how do we want to do this? This way? No, from bottom to the top. Feels more easy. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to go through this entire stack of cups. Sounds like a song. Something my mommy used to sing to me in Germany. And then when I get this purple cup, I bring it back to the top. Boom. That's one time. And the question is, how many times can you do this at home in 60 seconds? I think I can do it, I'm going to say 5 times. That's fast though. Are you guys ready? Mr. C, are you ready? You have to let me know. Here we go. Are you ready? Go! I'm trying. There we go. Oh, there's technique here. 1. How much time?
35.
Oh my goodness. 2. Oh, this 9. This is not easy stuff. I have to train for these things. This is crazy. The sound, it's like fingers on a chalkboard. Do you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. How much time is this, C?
14.
Oh, 3. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Mr. 9. Oh, I've only got it twice. This is crazy. Oh, 9. Tell me how much time? Oh, I only got it 2 times. I'm literally breaking out the sweat here. Oh my goodness. Whew. Oh, good thing I have my cool headband and sweatbands on. Yeah, and they match my shirt that Mr. C gave me. I love the color orange. So, Kinder, I almost got through it the 3rd time, but I dropped it so many times. So I bet if I try and I practice and I get better at it, I definitely could probably get 3 or 4. I said 5, that's high, but I'm going to keep trying that, because one thing Mr. C has always taught me is if you don't get it the first time, try it again. I know you guys have seen him make mistakes. It's so cool, right? When like you're doing science and things don't go right. That's like me at the gym. I started off and I used to look like this little pen, and then I went every single day and I kept on lifting weights. And now look at me, super buff, super tough. When it comes to science, super duper awesome. Anyway, listen what I got here. I've got another challenge for you. And this one is a little easier. I'm going to ask you to get 4 cups. And look, how many do I have? Mr. C gave me 4 index cards, I think. I think we only need 3, but we try it. So here we go. We're going to try some balance. Now, this is a really cool activity. I don't know if he's done this experiment with all of you out there, all of you friends, but it's like this gravity thing he does, and you can stack 2 things like this. Now, if I'm going to turn this sideways so you can see. If I take this and I try to pull this out, the cup falls with the paper, right? However, if I try it fast, it falls straight down. Gravity's pulling it down, and the cup wants to fall on top of the other cup. So here's the challenge. I'm going to ask you to build a tower, right? Like we did earlier, but instead of stacking it like a little pyramid, we're going to build it straight up into the sky using 4 cups and 3 of these things. What index cards, right? Okay, good. So the index cards. So then what we're going to do, we stack it up. 1, that's 2 cups. 2, das ist Papier. 3, 4. Now here's the challenge, boys and girls. When you're doing this with your friends and your family at home, you get it stacked and then you have to pull it off and you have to restack them down. And if they tip over, it doesn't count. So I'm gonna try to, and so you have to get it stacked nice and straight and then, 9. See what I mean? That was not, obviously it wasn't straight. I'm gonna stack it this way because I can have better, what do you call it, leverage? Okay, so here's 3, here's 4. I'm gonna stand up for this. But see, I can see it's not straight. And if the tower's not straight, gravity wants to pull these cups straight down. So that's 1, 2, 3. Voila, just like that. You can do it if you try it and you practice. So here's the challenge. You get some cups. You get 2 sets of this. 4 cups, 3 index cards, right? And then what you do is you get your mom and your dad a stack also. And then you see how many times who can do it faster and how many times you can do it in 1 minute. That's eine Minute, yeah? Okay, so here we go. Mr. C, are you ready? I'm unstacking these so I have an extra moment to do it faster. Tell me when you're ready. Are you ready? Go! 1. I have to stand up. No! That doesn't count. Oh my goodness. Take your time. Slow and steady. What's that saying? Slow and steady wins the race. Oh, I can't tell if it's... Okay, that looks pretty good. Alright, here we go again. You have to pull this one fast. 1. Oh my goodness. That's 0 times so far in 1 minute. This is not good. Alright, here we go. Slow. Think like Mr. C would think. Okay, Sven, take your time. Stack it up nice and straight.
20 seconds.
20 seconds? You're stressing me out, Mrs. C. Oh my goodness, we're going to have 1 more chance. And if I don't get it here, it's not going to work because we're going to be out of time. How much time
10,
do we have? 10?
9.
1.
8. 7.
No! Oh, that's not good. 9.
2.
Oh!
1. Oh.
I really wanted to show you how to do it because I thought I would be amazing at that one because like I really stack up in the world, you know what I mean? Like I love to learn and do cool things at the gym. And since I'm not able to be at the gym right now, I'm here doing science with these things. This is super cool. All right. That's crazy, Mrs. C. I'm gonna... Okay, I think
you
I
don't
have...
to do everything on a time. You can just do it for how high.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Mrs. C has a really good suggestion for all of us. So like, I'm very competitive. It's okay sometimes not to win. Obviously, I didn't win that time. And look, I'm still okay. But what's really interesting is I can practice this without the timer, right? So there's no stress. Look how not stressed I am. I hope this works, otherwise I'm going to get stressed out. And the coolest thing right now, while everybody's at home learning together with Sven, you can share the video with friends and family who don't live by you. And then you can say, look at what I built. And then you stand up and you say, now I'm going to do it perfectly. Okay, that's a pretty straight tower. I have to pull this really fast. I'm just nervous. 1, 2, 3. It was the timer. The timer made me. Mrs. C was back there. She going, you can't do it. You can't do it. You can't do it, Sven. So now, look at me. I'm singing too. Maybe it's being here under the lights makes you feel like you can be a singer. Oh man, have you seen that song Mr. C made about air? Air is everywhere, everywhere. It takes a space around my face, it's here and it's there. Oh, and outside when the air's blowing through my hair, it's amazing, let me tell you. Okay, I have one more of these cup activities for you, and then we're going to wrap it up, right? And what I mean by that is this one could get crazy. Yeah, crazy. Everything I do is crazy. Oh, I can hear Mr. C has a ferret. Her name is Pearl. She's so cool. In Deutschland, we call a ferret eine Frettchen. Frettchen. Doesn't that sound funny? Frettchen. Oh, Pearl is ein Frettchen. Silly Pearl. All right, here we go. I'm going to get 4 cups. I have this big metal thing back here that I'm going to bring forward. I'm going to use 6 cups to support it. It's like a tower. Watch this. Most human beings can't lift this up. There's only like 2 people in the world who can do it. That's me and maybe say like Arnold Schwarzenegger, right? He's pretty buff too. I taught him everything he knows. All right, boys and girls.
Maybe Thor.
Thor? Who's Thor? Oh, Thor, like the Hammer Man. Oh, did you hear that? That's making a sound. All right, here we go. So now what we're going to do is this next experiment, you're going to take 10 cups. Oh, I don't have enough 10 orange cups. So we'll use green. Green is a cool color too. So we're going to line up and we're going to put them right like almost at the edge. So imagine this is your table at home. Can you see it? All right. So we have 2 cups, 3 cups, 4 cups, 5 cups, 6, now bust out in German, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now this activity, you sit out 10 cups, and what you do is, can you hand me that tape, Mrs. C, right there, so I can show them something? So imagine, nice, toss. I taught her how to do that. All right, so what you do is you imagine, or you tape down a line of tape, right? So that all the cups are the same distance from the edge of the table. And then what you do, you line them all up. And then you have a balloon. So I know you guys have talked about balloons. You blow up the balloon and then you make some noise. So really what we're going to do is, the challenge is, our goal is to knock off all the cups from the table as fast as we can. I'm going to try it in 60 seconds, but you can just have a challenge with your friend, and we're going to use the power of air to knock the cups off. And what I mean by that is like this. So you pump up the balloon with your breath, and then you push out the air just like that, but you have to do all of them as fast as you can. So I'm going to see if I think I can get this in 60 seconds. Pretty easy. But what's cool about this, if you're challenging a friend at home, you're actually using the power of air to push these cups off of the table. Now, really quick, I wanted to share something that I've learned from Mr. C, is that this is really a smooth table, and this is smooth also. So there's not a lot of, what he calls friction? Not a lot of friction that's gonna shoot the cups, that keep the cup there. The cups slide easily, which means I should be able to blow them all off the table without any problem. Okay, here we go. We're gonna have a 60-second timer. I'm gonna see if I can knock it off in 60 seconds. I think I can do this one. And then my challenge to you is to have fun doing that with your family also. All right, here we go. If I not tell, if, oh, R, me, go. Eins, zwei, drei, oh. How much time?
35.
35 seconds to get 3 more of these down? Too easy. How much time's left?
26 seconds.
26 seconds left from 60 seconds. 60 minus 26 is 34. Took me 34 seconds to knock off 10 of those cups from my table onto the ground. So the question is can you and a friend have a race and knock those cups down? That was fun. Do you have fun, Mrs. C? I bet Mr. C's not having as much fun singing his opera. I wonder where he is right now. Maybe he'll show a video later of him singing somewhere. He's silly. Anyway, today was an awesome day learning with all of you. I don't know if you like this or not. I just had a lot of fun today. And I think do you think Mrs. C will come back? Mrs. C is shaking her head no. Why are you shaking your head no? You think he's really into the music stuff that much? Oh, that's not good. So if Mr. C doesn't come back, I guess I could be a new host every single day. That would be super cool, right? The only problem is, you know what today is, right? Today is the Fool of the April April Fool's Day? Yeah, Mr. C, I think he's playing a trick on all of you. He'll be back. Mr. C is so cool. He loves you people. He loves learning with you each and every day. And in fact, he wanted me to tell all of you, so thank you for joining us today. I'm going to go find him anyway. He ran off somewhere. He probably is making music song. I hope all of you come back tomorrow. I know he said he's going to be doing a t-shirt cannon and some things with some air and like making rockets and things like that. And we're going to keep all of the learning going. So if you have videos of you doing, did we show some of the photos from our friends? Oh my goodness, Mr. C and Mrs. C put some photos together. So here's a photo. Which one are we looking at here?
We've got some dominoes that somebody built.
Yeah, a domino thing. Look at what they built.
And then we can actually see what happened.
Are you gonna push play? How cool is that? They made a dominoes thing with Mr. C's name and then the dominoes work. What are we showing them now?
Oh, we've also got a catapult.
Oh, look at the catapult. Remember this one that he built? How cool is that?
And we've got some kids that did the eggs.
Oh, is the egg in the bottle with the air pressure?
Yeah.
Do we have another one or is that it?
That's it.
That's it for today. So we're going to show Mr. C and his wifey. They're going to show all sorts of cool pictures of you guys doing science at home. And I also...
Oh, I've got a picture of you doing science.
You have a picture of me?
Yeah.
Is that where I'm lifting weights, getting buff?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. I'm using, they're called dumbbells. And I use balloons when I pump up the weights because the balloons have mass inside because there's air and air's everywhere. So when I lift up the weights, I get super buff. I mean, think about it. Look at these muscles. But what I wanted to say is thank you for joining us today. I hope you had fun. I know that it might be a little different than other days, but it'll get back to normal here in the future. But if you really want to see Sven in the future again doing cool like sports science, let Mr. C know because, you know, he would probably love to have me back on stage or on set. Is this what they call it? But also, you can keep the learning going if you visit the Dayton Metro Library. They have all sorts of cool stuff online, like ebooks, e-audiobooks, even some movies, and really cool activities. And guess what's the best part? It's all free. So we wanted to thank the Dayton Metro Library for helping us put this on today. Check out their website, check out all of the cool stuff that they have, and keep on learning, because when we learn together, there's all sorts of amazing things that we can do, right? Everybody, have a wonderful day. Thanks for being here today. Do some cup stack challenges and share some pictures with the Mr. C and his wife. Au revoir, auf Wiedersehen, tschüss. Are we still on?